So good to see everybody. We are going to do a quick Caturday. I haven't been on in a minute and I apologize. Life has been crazy. It's been a little bit busy. So I do want to get on here more. You know what? If you guys hop on or you watch this at any point, let me know what days are best for you. Okay, let me know what days are good for you for me to go live in YouTube. From here, I'm going to go to TikTok and do some lives over there as well. Okay, so we're going to dive into the Caturday energy. I'm not going to lie, it's a little funky. It always is. Persistence, okay? It's like we have this turtle and the rabbit. Somebody's been working, you know, very persistently. Things have been slow. This abundance that's coming for somebody has been a slow roll here. But I will say, you can't be there for everyone. It's time to make yourself a priority. And that's it, right? With that dog energy, it's time for you to put yourself on the priority list. Stop worrying about what everybody else and what anything else is going on. What is it that you want to do? What is it? Where is it that you want to go? Make a wish. Keep your thoughts positive. What you want wants you. So we do have manifestations here. All right. So we're going to get the vibe. Okay. We're going to get the vibe. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Water. Okay. So 6 of Cups energy, 10 of Pentacles energy. There's security coming in. There's definitely some kind of security coming in. Something about the past. Okay, something about the past. Let's see what's going on. What is in the energy? What do we need to know? What for our greatest and highest good right now? Okay, 9 of Fire. Okay, so you have worked incredibly hard. And this is what I'm saying is like, I really feel that somebody has been persistently and consistently showing up. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So good to see everybody. What you doing, my friend? We're doing a quick Caturday. Okay, I thought, you know what? I need to get one recorded. So here we are. I'm not even, you know, I love that you are. And then from here, we're going to go to TikTok. And tonight, you guys, subscribers I've got a couple things for you. So I thought, you know what, let's just do it. Let's just knock it out, right? So I just got started, and the vibe is that there has been slow and consistent work, right? People are waiting for these manifestations, these abundance to come in, but it's showing like it's been a long time coming, right? So first card out is, you know, your 9 of Wands. You've worked hard. What you've created is impressive and worthy of protecting. You know, there have been challenges, but you're making it through it. So it's like, please keep pushing forward, right? And that's the vibe that we got as I was just getting started. 333 on the clock. I love it. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a conundrum there. You know, I do feel like some of the delay could be, because this is 2 of Pentacles, some of this delay could be figuring out our tasks, multitasking, right? Some of it could be figuring out how to find this balance, you know? I do think, you know, it is the balance between work and life, your responsibilities, and, you know, what we have going on and what we want to go on, you know? And so it's like, maybe that has been difficult. Okay, one more. Okay, 6 of Earth. I love this. 6 of Pentacles energy, okay? And 3 of Cups. There is success coming in here. There is, like, this is divine generosity. So your success and prosperity, it's coming forward. You know, it may be in the form of grants. It may be in the form of, you know, scholarships. It may be in the, like, these blessings will start showing up. 444. Randomly and consistently now. Okay, I will say your angels are definitely dropping you hints about this prosperity that's coming towards you, this divine generosity. There's feathers, there's coins. You know, I don't know if you're seeing a lot of feathers right now or if you're seeing a lot of coins, but we have the divine, your angels are dropping things for you. There, it's kind of like little clues, right? Where you need to go, where you need to be. Three of water, that's your Three of Cups energy. Okay, so you have a lot to celebrate. You have a lot to celebrate. You've been working hard, so hard, you know, and I do feel like you are trying to get that footing and you're finding that balance. But they are saying like it's not all about work. Like we also need to invite in joy, happiness, fun, right? Okay, the lights are doing weird things here. Let's pull up the cat cards and let's see what we have here. How has your day been? Have you had a good day, Tori? I hope it's been going well. Okay, let's talk about this. Happy Caturday. You know we love a good cat moment. Okay. Yes, honey. What? I said there's been a conundrum. There she is. Okay, so and this actually is falling underneath the card that I thought it just like what I said, conundrum. So right now, you know, it's safe for you to come out. It's safe for you to show off what you've been working on, right? Oh yeah, mine was good. We had a good day. Busy. Something's up in the air, okay? But right now, it's like it's almost like you need to jump out of that safety zone too, right? You know, it's like you need to really pounce on something. Jump out of that safety zone, you know? And maybe this is part of like that past, those challenges, the obstacles that we've had. We're afraid to jump out. We're afraid to go out in there into the world and show what we have been working on, right? But I do feel like with this Two of Pentacles, you know, you're finding that footing, but you still have a lot of uncertainty. Things are up in the air. It's a little bit of a conundrum, you know, no biggie. You know what? Not only do we have a conundrum, but we got a weird watcher. You got people in your energy? Yeah, you do. You've got people in your energy that are kind of weird watching you. They're watching to see when this abundance comes in and how this abundance comes in, because this is falling underneath that Six of Earth. You know, I will say the Watcher card says be your own witness. Okay. Now, this also kind of makes me feel like we said this is divine generosity. So abundance is coming to you in multiple forms. So I do think be your own witness. This is like you being a testament. Hi, Lori. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. So listen, you're also going to be like that testament, that living testament of miracles, right? You are your own witness. You're witnessing miracles happen on your path and in your purpose. Why? Because you're shining. You're shining, right? You chose to let your light shine, even amongst whatever this conundrum was, right? And this is why you're celebrating. And this is why celebration, I'll tell you, weird watchers, that's why celebration is here, right? Because you chose the path of light. You chose to let your light shine. No matter what kind of weirdness has gone on, no matter what kind of darkness you've been in, you've decided to let your light shine. And so you have this divine generosity coming towards you. Invest in community. Not only do you have this divine generosity, but you have this soul group, these, you know, your soul tribe coming in here. This is like your light is leading the way here. Okay, it's your light that's leading the way. You know, soften into love. And, you know, maybe you had to learn to love yourself. Maybe you had to learn to love yourself through it, right? And I think the more that we learn to love ourselves, our heart chakra opens to receive love in other forms, right? So here we are. Let's talk about this. Safety. 9 of Wands. Here we go. Okay, listen. So, well, I'm so excited you're here. Thanks for stopping in. On Saturdays we do Caturday. I had a cat pass away last year, and ever since then on Saturdays we celebrate with cat cards and animal guides. So you have had difficulties, you have had challenges, and part of the reason why you have a hard time finding your way out into the world, right, where you're kind of like safe in your own little space, but it's time for you to jump out. Well, you had these obstacles because you were here breaking generational things, cycles. Okay, you are that generational curse breaker in your family. All right, you saw a pattern and you didn't want that for yourself. You decided you wanted more, and you chose light. You chose to take a leap, and oh, my light's doing some weird things. You chose to go in a new direction, right? And that's why, like, it hasn't been easy for you, but you chose to take that leap, like that frog, right? And you guys, don't forget, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, that'd be amazing. Hang out, chit chat. Let's talk about this Two of Earth and this conundrum, right? What's up in the air? Ooh. Okay, I like this. Oh yeah, I need to get the cat ears. All right, yeah, I'll do that for TikTok. Right, I forgot. They're over here somewhere. So listen. So this Two of Earth, you are learning your footing. You're learning how to balance work and life, right? I feel like somebody, like, maybe what's trying to get off the ground is like a passion project, right? Or something you've been working on the side. Up in the air, this conundrum. Well, listen, you are soaring with insight. You see things from all perspectives. And maybe that's what this is. Like, you got yourself all the way up here, right? So we have, it's like you can see things. You can see, the everything falling into place, but you can also see things blooming, right? So I like that. It's like you're seeing whatever this is that you're creating, you're seeing it from multiple angles. You are getting the insight too from God, source, oneness of all, right? Oh, I know. Mine was a gray cat. Yeah, she was so cute too, and she was really good with my son. It's hard when we lose our fur babies, right? So it's difficult. So I try to honor her with doing these Caturdays. Let's talk about this divine generosity, right? And the weird watchers, the people that are watching from outside, but not only are they going to witness this generosity, this abundance coming into your life, but you are a testament to the miracles that are happening, right? So you are your own witness to these miracles. Yeah. And you know what? Here's the thing. You've got these weird watchers, 33. Okay. So this is going to be about forgiveness as well. Here's what I'm going to say. We cannot take that heaviness of whatever these weird watchers, whoever they are in your life, right? We cannot take that heaviness into the next timeline. We have to learn to forgive ourselves and the others, people, places, and things in our past in order to move through, right? So guard your space. It's learning how to put up those boundaries. Cool. We got a fence here, but yeah, they can still watch. You don't have to let them in, and I just did a reading on TikTok, and it was talking about, people wanting to come in and be a part of your blessings, but they are at a different energetic level than where you are. So it's not a match anymore. Maybe at one time you guys were energetically matched, but at this moment you have ascended. You have gone through this timeline shift and your energy is no longer matched. So these people, places, things, situations cannot come with you. So we have to learn beautiful, happy, healthy boundaries, because that's how we teach people how to love and respect us, right? If we're doormats, like, of course the weird watchers are, they're everywhere. But it's your light that attracts everything, anybody and everything. It's attracting abundance, but it is also attracting, like a moth to a flame, a little bit of the lower vibrations. So we have to learn our worth, and we have to, especially with this, Six of Earth, you have to learn your worth. You have to learn your value, and guard it, right? Guard your energy. It's not, we can share, but we don't have to like bring in everybody else's energy, right? So bottom of the deck is heal and regenerate. You decided to heal. Okay, you decided to heal. You decided you wanted more. You decided you wanted a new beginning, a transformation in your life, right? And this is what you are celebrating. I freaking love that, by the way. All right, you guys, let's pull some cat tarot. I'm not going to keep you long. If anybody ever wants a personal, please don't hesitate to email. The links and all of that are going to be in the description. So do check that out if you ever need anything. Ace of Cups. Yeah, you guys, listen. So Ace of Cups can be a lot. Hi, welcome. So Ace of Cups can be a lot about, you know, not just about new beginnings in love, but it's like to me, when I look at this, it's the divine reaching out and providing you peace, comfort, you know, all of the things. You know, this is you following your ideas into this new life. That brings you a lot of love. That brings you a lot of emotional fulfillment, but it can also be love. This has been, you know, a long time coming with that Knight of Pentacles, right? You had to overcome a lot of things with the Devil card, right? So you had to overcome a lot of fear. You had to overcome a lot of just unhealthy attachments, unhealthy thought patterns, you know, things like that. So let's see. What do they want to tell you? Oh my God, but look, I freaking love this. So you have really worked on celebrating you, celebrating life, finding the good, you know, finding the celebration in every day. You know, you have really mastered the, I would say, like, living in a more positive mindset. Again, it's about recognition too with the Six of Wands. You have recognized who you are and the value you bring, you know. So this is why it's time for you to get out of that little safety net, right? You decided, you recognized that you wanted more. You wanted more happiness. You wanted more joy. You wanted the success, right? So you started changing patterns here. And this, I do feel like it is about, like, more about career than anything, but I do think you have worked on yourself and really found this within too. What else do they want to tell you? Yeah, you really invested. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, right? You've put in the work. It started out small. You know, you're like, is this ever going to be anything? Like, what is this, right? Look at it now. And this is why it's time for you to see things from a higher perspective. And the world needs what it is that you've created. Okay, the world needs whatever this little tiny seed is that you started with, and it's grown. You need to take a leap out of this comfort zone. You need to share this. Whatever it is that you've invested in, this is like long term. Okay. You know, I love this energy for you. 6, 7, 8, you know, things are happening in succession, in the right order, in divine timing. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. Honey, look at you. So you are sitting in this beautiful energy of Queen of Pentacles. I am getting to, again, with that little rabbit right there, right? Rabbits are a lot about abundance. You need to ground, okay? We have this generosity coming in. We have this guard your space. We have people watching. There is a need for you to really ground yourself right now because you have a lot of change that's coming in. You have a lot of fruit for your labor, right? You got those grapes up there. But you have really stepped into your personal power here with all that yellow. So that solar plexus is here as well. Really? Well, welcome. I'm glad you stopped in. Hopefully it resonates, you know. If not, check out some other ones. there's a need for you to ground. There's a lot of abundance coming towards you. But here's the thing is like, you know, you have people, places, and things behind you that you have overcome. It's time for you to just really ground and sit, breathe, because I think it's been a lot of work for you to get here. This Queen of Pentacles energy is also very nurturing. So it's time to nurture yourself. It's time for you, drink your water, eat well, do things, you know, like that, because you have a lot of growth around you, a lot of success. Bottom of the deck, Page of Cups, right? So this is, oh, I love it. Chariot, Page of Wands, beautiful. So you have really worked on this manifestation, okay? You have really seen a lot of these. It's like you've expected the unexpected here with that Page of Cups. You've listened to your heart, right? And I will say, like, you worked forward. You moved forward with confidence. You found happiness even when you couldn't, right? It's almost like you're now sitting in this energy of contentment, right? And this is you shining your light. This is you finding that celebration, and healing, regenerating right now, right? That's beautiful energy. And you have a lot of things coming towards you. This is like a lot of movement. I do feel like there's a lot of success here. And it is a lot about you finding that balance between the light and the dark, right? And really following through with those creative endeavors, those ideas. You know, you're really starting to explore options and opportunities with a lot of excitement, you know? Yeah. And so you also have like the Seven of Wands and the Three of Swords. So it's like you're sitting in an energy of where you still may be very defensive because of what happened in the past. And, you know, I do honestly feel like it's okay to breathe. It's okay to not look over your shoulder every 5 minutes. It's okay for you to move forward and move beyond whatever that heartbreak was, right? Whatever the betrayals, the unhappiness, the loss, the grief, whatever that is. I mean, God, the universe, the angels, they see like you're very... you're kind of on guard, but I want you to know with that Seven of Wands, this is also a lot about divine protection, okay? And I get that. Like, I really feel because you're this beautiful generational curse breaker, because you're out here shedding light and sharing your light with so many, just know how divinely protected you are. Your cycles are changing. Okay, this is a lot about leaving behind those burdens, leaving behind this loss, and you really stepping into the energy of being emotionally fulfilled. Okay, so this is you stepping into that beautiful energy of having that house that you want, of having that feeling of security and foundation. You know, this is also, you know, if love has been kind of distant, right? Maybe this is also you finding that, you know, fulfillment in that love category as well. But I do feel like there is a lot of happiness. There's a lot of like, you know, that's that treasure chest at the end of that rainbow, right? But you've worked hard to get there. Yeah, there's something you had to overcome in your past. You really had to find strength to do that. You know, Six of Cups energy, this is past energy, nostalgia. There's something that you really had to work to overcome in the past. And it looks like a lot of mental stuff, okay? It's like, this could have been you. This could have been others. But it's like winning at all costs. There's conflict here, right? There's some kind of mental conflict along with other conflict as well. Tension is what they're saying. A lot of tension. But you've overcome that. Ooh, look at this. You got the... Uh-oh. Yeah, for some of you, you do have a divine partner coming in. You know, for some of you, this is also like... This King of Pentacles energy is being provided for, being protected, you know, having the security and stability. Can be a new business venture as well that you are answering the call. You know, you've really awakened to what your path and your purpose is. And now it's like everything is falling into place, and providing you with what it is that you need. This Page of Pentacles energy and Magician, you've called this in. You're literally figuring out like you are pure magic. You have the ability to manifest whatever it is that you are looking for, whether that's love, whether this is a breakthrough, but whatever it is, it brings you completion. It brings you fulfillment. It brings you all the things that you've been looking for. So I love that energy. Now let me get you a couple other little cards and we'll close it out, you guys. You're not a sheep, okay? You're not meant to be a follower. You broke those generational gaps there. You paid attention to the patterns and you were like, no, I want more, right? Beautiful energy. Yes, it's time for you to play, okay? It's time for you to let go. It's time for you to flow. It's time to bring back play to your grown-up life. Dolphin energy. You're meant to have more joy. You've had a lot of weight on your shoulders. You've had a lot of things, obstacles, conflicts, things like that. But now it's time for you to bring that play back in. This is time for you to show yourself that compassion and really just allow yourself to have a little bit more fun, you know? And that's part of that, like at the beginning where it says, where I was saying like you're really working on seeing the happiness, the joy, the success, the, you know, all of that. You're recognizing you need that in your life, you know? You stand out, okay? Peacock energy. Your light, your energy stands out. You have a lot of expansiveness ahead of you. There's best way to improve your life is to love yourself fully. And that's it, right? You're learning to love every aspect of yourself, right? You're learning that you're not too much. I mean, how many of us have been told that you're too much? You laugh too loud. You're too loud. You're too, you know, you're too happy. Like, how many of us have been told like we are too much? You're not too much. You are just right, you know? Why do people say that? It's because your light really disturbs things, okay, within themselves. But it's time for you to be this beautiful, expansive peacock, right? It's time for you to show the world who you really are and not be afraid to, you know, love yourself fully so that you are confident and able to stand out and be comfortable in that, right? Because there's something that you are meant to show. There's something that you are meant to bring. There's a lot of growth here with you. And it all starts from when you started loving yourself, right? You know, it is about take back the reins of your life, okay? And this Scorpion energy, which is falling underneath this weird watcher. So just know, like, you have people that watch you. This is Scorpion, by the way. So you have people that watch. It's your passion for what you do that's bringing in this abundance. It could be your psychic gifts as well. You know, this could be like your ambition, your drive. It's your power. Okay? Mark out your personal territory. Take back the reins of your life. Again, this is learning how to put up those beautiful, healthy boundaries. And bottom of the deck, oh, look it. Oh my God, didn't we start with a frog over here? I think we did. Yeah. Is a frog. Okay, so you're taking that leap into something new. You know, this is like a transition. You are releasing things, you're cleansing things, you're moving on. You know, you are making choices that are liberating you, and serving the highest good. Light worker. Total light worker vibes, right? You're here to do something amazing. You're here to shine your light, and your light is meant to bring more light to the world. Okay, so I love this energy for us. Happy Caturday, you guys. I'm gonna go take my dog out and get ready for the TikTok live. So if you are not already following me over there, do look down below in the description. You can find my link tree and come on over. We're gonna do more for the Caturday over there. All right, if you guys ever need anything, do not hesitate. Reach out. You can email or book through Hipsy. All right, I love you guys, and I will see you on the TikTok in about 30 minutes. Okay, all right, see you soon. Bye.